Hi student, so today we're going to learn number patterns. Okay, so let us read word together. We are learning to do number patterns. I can complete the missing number in patterns. So then let us look at this pattern. Find the missing number in the pattern. So there are missing number. Okay, we need to find out the missing number. So before we start to do, you need to identify from the beginning of the number until the end. Are the number the pattern number, the number pattern is getting smaller or is it getting bigger? I explain it again. Is it the number from the beginning to the end? The number is from bigger to smaller or from smaller to bigger? So we can see that the number is getting smaller and smaller, right? 14, 12, 10, and it's getting smaller. So we know that you need to count back. If the number is getting smaller, you need to count back. I'm sure you understand what is count back. So you need to count backwards. Alright, so 14. So 14 to 12. So 14 to 12, you need to minus how many so it become 12? You have to minus how many so it become 12. So some of you, you can straight away can find out the answer. Oh, you need to minus 2, right? And the other way, you also can count back. How to count back? Look at here. From 14, and then when you count back one time, it is 13, right? And we count back 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So this is count back. So look at 14. Here is 14. So when we count back, how many times we need to count back so that we get 12? So from 14 to 13, count back as one time. From 13 to 12, we need to count back as one time. So that means you have to count back how many times? Correct, 2 times. So that means you need to minus 2. So 14 minus 2 become 12. So from 12, we need to count back how many times to get 10? 1, 2. So 2 times, right? So we need to count back 2 times. So we need to minus 2. So the sequence, the pattern is like this. The pattern is you need to minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So that you can find out the missing number in the pattern. Alright? So 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. Very good. Let us look at another pattern. Find the missing number in the pattern. So now look at this number pattern. Before we start to do, we need to identify whether the pattern Okay, the number pattern from the beginning to the end, is it getting bigger or it's getting smaller? Okay, so from 17 to 33, are the numbers getting bigger? Yes, the number is getting bigger. If the number is getting bigger, that means we need to count back or count on. You need to count on. Alright, so when we count on, look at the first number, 17 to 19. Count on, that means you have to plus, right? If count back, okay, you need to minus. So count on. So when you count on 17, you have to plus how many more so that you can get 19? Okay, I know some of you are very fast. You can straight away can find out you need to plus 2, right? Okay, so if you still cannot get it, it's okay, it's all right. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do is just list down the number. Okay, so from 17 and then become 18 and then become 19 and 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so and then so look at this number pattern again, 17 to 19. From 17 to 19, you need to count on how many times to get 19. So from 17 go to 18 one time, right? And then from 18 to 19 another one time. So there are 2 times, right? So that means you need to count on 2 plus 2. So from 19 to 21 one time, 2 times. To get 21, you have to plus 2. So that means the pattern is plus 2 and plus 2. Alright? So 21 plus 2 is 23. Right? So how to get 27? So you need to plus 2 plus another 2. 27 plus 2 is 29. Right? So in other way, okay, we can also answer this question. 2 more than 21 is 23. More than that means you need to plus. 2 more than 27 is 29. Very good. Okay, so student, remember? Okay, remember the steps. You need to identify the number, whether it's getting smaller or it's getting bigger. If the number is getting smaller, you need to count back. If the number is getting smaller, you need to count back. If the number is getting bigger, you need to count on. Alright? So, students, make sure when you do the exercise, always fill the information. Okay? This one. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Okay? All this you need to fill in. Okay? So that you can identify, okay, the patterns, how it is going. Alright? Now, you can try to do Pupils Book, page 13, 14, and 15. Workbook, page 13, 14, and 15.